Good day everyone, this is Arpeggio. Welcome back to Subsistence, Season 6, my solo gameplay, and episode 105. We're still down here at Centre Pond. If you remember, we have rogues out here as well as our hunter base. And then there were rogues out here on the beach. And there was some somewhere around here, I think. So we said, if we stay around locally, we've just got to remember that people might be coming down to fish. I managed to catch one more fish myself. Right, we were just going to top this up. So we might do what we said and stay around. Now, I was thinking, do we have facility? Right, it's the power. Oh, and we still don't have mass. No, we can't do our lockpick here. Is it that one down there? I think we have the facility. Do we? To make a lockpick down at that base? Is it worth us having a little go down there? I wonder, just to see, because if we've got to loot around the area, we've got to loot in a direction. We might as well loot our way down to the south base, because I don't think there were any rogues, and the hunters and everything else are all in that direction. So that would give us a direction and a reason. And look, there's a match in case we don't get back in time. There's a bear who would quite like to make sure we didn't make it back at all. Let's go this way. Right, medicinal is what we are continuing to look for. But we will do ourselves. We do need to do some hunting. Oh, look at that. We had pretty maids all in a row over there. 3 of them. I think we'll leave them alone, shall we? Oh, no. Fake news. Fake news. Rabbit. Always take ourselves a little wabbit. Sorry, mate. But, you know, padded cloth and all that. We always need that. And eventually, when we get on to making furniture, we'll need padded cloth. So, yeah, I'm afraid, my friend, rabbits are pretty much always going to come home in my pocket. Yeah, you see, those are all over there. I wonder whether you're all still being pushed down. All the way over there. Right, hang on. Bearings. That one. Yes. Going the right direction. Yes. We are looking at that one, which is 385 meters away. Yes, we are. Goodness. It's always the thing. You head back to get a bit of loot. Oops. Sorry, dear. And you come back out. And that's the moment. Oh, careful. Oh, no. Wolf's going after the deer. Sorry, Buck. I didn't mean to get you into trouble. I was just trying to get myself out of trouble. Yeah, chicken, we were just saying you're not so much. Back round. He didn't go, did he? No. He gave up. Oh, there's Behan there. Just want the medicinal. I'm gonna have to do that. Well, I left that too late then. That was very nearly too late to do that correctly, Annie. Okay, let's get rid of you. Because I saw some loot. Whoops, no, let's get rid of you. Saw some loot on them there hills. Yep, I'm well aware you're there. Alright, no, don't need to come any nearer. I saw you hit bar. It's absolutely fine. Oh, look. Oh, I thought there was a levitating box then. Just from the angle that was at. But no. Oh, and a bandage. Yes. Right, looking round. Just making sure. Yeah, they're up in that corner up there. Yes. You're not that confused, Annie. Well, I don't know. I saw. Aha. Oops. Little silhouette of an ammo bush. An ammo bush? An ammo bag in the bush. Oh, dear. Dear. One girl, pay attention. I know it's first thing in the morning, but it's always first thing in the morning. Oh, there's that rabbit. Good at paying attention. There we go. You can swap out for you. Right, so yeah, let's go and see if we can. I know we have a generator at this one. I can't remember whether we ever got round to putting a mass fabricator in or a recycler. I know that doing one of those two things was on the list. So it could possibly be that I will get down there and find that that is not the case. And I have dragged my 18 fragments all the way across for nothing. But we're going to go. As I say, we had to go in a direction anyway. You guys are doing well and had a reasonable weekend. I'm planning to head down tomorrow to see newly married son, to see if there's any little practical jobs we can help with. You know, the things like explaining to him how to stabilise his the washing machine, you know, because he's like, it makes an awful noise. Is it flat? Is it stable? Oh, is that a thing? Yes, that's a thing. So let's told him to make a list of little practical jobs that we can help with. It's nice. I remember, oh, there's a lock crate. I remember my mum and dad coming down and helping us when we'd first got married with exactly those things. Not because neither of us were capable, but, you know, house owning was new. Completely new to us. I'd moved out straight from home to get married. Hubby had lived out on his own. He'd also been homeless and lived on the streets as well as lived in flats, but we didn't have that experience of having our own place like that. And I guess I'd grown up seeing my dad and my mum, to be fair, to do, I'll get the grub trees on the way back, do all their own DIY. You know, we never paid anyone to come and do something. Dad or mum always did it themselves. Hubby didn't have the same thing. You know, his parents were ones that they would pay a man to come and do. So he didn't have that practical experience or sort of modelling that I did. So anyway, it was nice. Mum and Dad come down and see how we were getting on, and Mum would inevitably come round and do some tidying up. Or some dusting or something. And Dad would do any little DIY jobs or help my husband sort of learn how to do different things. And we worked in the garden. I remember we had a garden that was on a slope that we stepped it in to make it more useful for us. And got plenty of pictures of that back-breaking work. So yeah, it was really nice. If makes me feel exceptionally old to be doing that for one of my own offspring. Right, here we go. Oh, there's a blueberry. Is that a blueberry I see before me? It's weird coming down here and not having the hunter base here. Right, we do have that, but it's the mass that we still haven't brought down here. And have we left ourselves 18 fragments? No, we haven't. So I tell you what, let's leave that there. You are for the alleged mass producing thing that will be down here one day. You're in there. Anything else we need to take back? We do have plenty of nails, but I'm going to take a little bit of this wood back. We don't need this all here. Everything else probably your brick. Yeah, no, I think everything else here is pretty much. We could take a few of you back. I need to make some more at the other base. Just tidy up the old inventory whilst we're here. You. I've got you down here, and there's all our food. We probably need the water. Did I have a water in here? No, we didn't. Now, I tell you what, of course, these two bases aren't down here now, are they? So, therefore, you need to come back with us. No seeds. Okay, fine. So, we still need the recycler thingy down here. And we can't make our lockpick. Okay, that's fine. I thought that was probably the case, but I'd rather loot down here and find I couldn't make a lockpick than than decide not to and then have everybody in the comments afterwards telling me, no, that's what you did last time, you put one there. And I had a wasted, you know, ran past all these lock crates. All these lock crates, or one of them so far, I mean. We want to be able to do a lot more building and stuff when we get back. I want the... That's what I thought. No, you're not, and you are. I want to be able to do some of the fencing in that we talked about. We said we were going to work on our animal housing. That would be a good thing. But first off, possibly, probably, maybe, I'm going to put down some more power generation. Because we're, you know, like now we're going to go back and the power's going to be maxed out. And that seems a waste to have capacity to make power that I don't have capacity to store. You are all fake, aren't you? Yes, you are. And I was watching something with KJ's and, you know, she's talking about her sort of season 1 base. And I think she ended up with however many millions it was there. 22 solar panels or something daft like that. I was just thinking, yeah, having as many as possible of the power, she's saying power storage, sorry, have the capacity to store power. I was thinking, yeah, I focus a lot on, or think a lot about having the power generation and not so much thinking about having the capacity to store that much. So, yeah, power storage we need to make maybe before the next bit of power generation. Right, I want to drop this lot off and get myself some water and then have a run around. We are getting some... No, not that one. We are getting some medicinal. Not quite as much as I'd like. Up this steak whilst we're in there. The oh, there. I'm sure I saw a bag. Yeah, you just ran over it, Annie. Oh. Yeah. That's going to go that way. Well, it wasn't a cottonseed. Yeah, you really do need to go and drop off, Annie, and then come out and carry on. Yeah, I don't really want you. No, I said I don't really want you. Around this side, simply because if they're fishing, they're going to be round that side. So, was that? Oh, it's a bear there. No, it's a wolf. Did you stop? Yeah, I think you did. Okay, let's take a risk. Swimming out between two wolves, Annie. No, oh, okay. We made it! Woohoo! Do that a minute. Do that. Shut you. Right. These things are going to go in here. That match can go there. We said we're taking the rest of you back. All of that. I don't really need those necessarily. No, we're going to do that. Obviously, we're going to pick those things up continually on the way. Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. There's our wabbits. Well, skilly wabbits. We will pick wood up on the way. Grubs we're going to leave in here. Okay. That's fine. We do need to wait for this, I'm afraid. So we remembered, why am I putting fat in here? I can smelt it down whilst I'm here. Oh, that's our last slot, look. Come on, come on, come on. Let's pop you up as well, because I'm pretty certain, therefore, we will stay here tonight. Got plenty of food with us, so that's fine. And that one as well, please. Thank you. Right. They are all in that direction, aren't they? Yes, they are over to the north and northeast. So if you are genuinely going to try to keep out of trouble, Annie, the emphasis on the genuine and the try. She says going in that direction, but there was loot. I was just checking. Is that the lock crate? Yes, it's the lock crate. Oof, lock crate. Annoying. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought I saw a person coming down in that direction, so I wanted to. So he was waving his leg in the air. Sorry. Oh, liver. I wonder. Oh no, because that would use up my tonics, and I want to use my tonics for health kits, not for antidotes. So yeah, we'll hang on to that. Right, don't go northeast, which is that direction, Annie. You know, the big thing on the screen that says the direction. Pay attention to it. I'm going to stay up and this way. Oh, we should actually have been going around and getting ores in the other side or up here. There seem to be quite a few animals, rather more than I really wanted there to be. Still looking for medicinal plants, to be honest. I thought coming out here would be a good place for fibre and medicinal. The fibre should be over the other side, really, Annie. There's another deer. Well, let's just do a big loop round, shall we? Blueberries. Fortunately, my kids are still speaking to me. My son's still speaking to me. So I don't know if in sort of where you are, there's no people watching from all around the world. I don't know whether this is something much that is a tradition there, but the old sort of pranking somebody when they come back from their honeymoon. You know, obviously you can do the old prank the car when they head off, you know, tying all the tin cans and things to it. But the idea of sort of pranking their home for when they return, well, let's just say I had some plans, and my son, it didn't occur to him, bless him, he thought his mother was totally trustworthy. Well, she could be trusted. She could be trusted to get into mischief. So I had a plan, and we did do some things to the house. Now, I didn't want to do too much because I thought, you know, let's be real. They could come in off their honeymoon. They could have had they would have had a long car journey. They might have not had a good car journey. They could have got stuck in traffic. They could have had a row. I mean, you never know. And I didn't want them to walk in and then find a lot of stuff that they had to deal with in the house. So just do a little bit. Now, in our family, there we have this thing from when they were kids. Something to do with our home education that we used to do. We used to use these Coke cups. So empty, unused, never been used, big Coke cups. The large size, like you use at festivals and whatever over here. And we used to use them for things like looking at building structures. I remember us building bridges and doing lessons on weight bearing and architecture and everything. So anyway, we've got all of these still up in the loft, up in our roof. Probably, you know, I don't know how many we got. 100, couple of 100. Anyway, so we took these cups and built a wall just inside their bedroom on a piece of paper. So my husband did this with my youngest, on a piece of paper that then they pulled the paper as they closed the door. So effectively you ended up with a wall built on the inside of the bedroom, and then proceeded to build a wall on the outside of the bedroom door. It looked like that was the thing that had been done. I think there were Coke cups stacked inside the fridge. There were they were stacked to cover where he sits down to do his work, because he works from home. So they were over his computer desk. And again, another thing, a few years back, our friend Janet bought the kids for Christmas. I mean, they're all grown up, but it was deliberately bought as a stupid, funny gift. It was these rubber chickens, and the idea was that you threw these rubber chickens at a dartboard. Well, not a dartboard, a target board. So we also took the rubber chickens and hid the rubber chickens around. There's a moose up there. We're out of mooses. So there was a rubber chicken in the fridge. Ironically, I made it sit on a pack of sweet chili chicken that I put in their fridge ready for them to have some food when they got back home. Did a little bit of shopping for them. So yeah, there was a rubber chicken in the bathroom. There was one again on his computer chair. Don't run towards me. Jeez. Don't run towards me. Good grief. You mind? Scared the badoodahs out of me then. And I didn't have many badoodahs to start with. So yeah, this is one in the bathroom, one in the fridge, one on his computer chair, and one tucked into their bed. Now the bed, we made their bed for them, lovely, clean sheets, ready for them to come home. But under the duvet cover, between the duvet cover and the bed, was 100 ping pong balls. That was quite funny. I was watching them, I was waiting for them to get back home, kind of, tracking their progress. And I guess I was thought whenever they get home, I was going to count to 10 and then I'd get a message. Well, it wasn't immediately after they got home that they phoned me, but when I did, I just got this voice message that said, 1, hilarious, 2, why? Just why? They hadn't even found everything at that point yet. They hadn't even been in the bedroom. So, yeah. Oh, and a friend of theirs who came over when all that was being done had come over with a pack of 100 tiny little ornamental chickens. Ducks, rather. Not chickens, ducks. And they're numbered from 1 to 100 and they are placed around the house. But the idea is that they're not to be found easily. So they're hidden. I won't say where because, he may end up actually watching this. And if he does, he's going to find things out that I don't want him to know. So let's just say that it might be years even before some of those are found. Which is actually really quite funny. I did funny anyway. Right, that... Oh, we have a volunteer. We have a volunteer for the Annie gets bored if she doesn't shoot anyone award. Mind you, I don't want to burn my food, so we might have to wait for the food first of all. We need to do that. Come on. Shut that a minute. Is that him in there? Yes. That really, whoops, really was a waste of a rifle round, but it was largely just because that was the best. Oh, thank you. That was the best, most reliable weapon for accuracy. There you go. Oh, well, that saved me a lure, didn't it? Thank you. What does that give us? It gives us 2 tonics that we're taking back. Oh, so we can make another tonic. Excellent. And then, so we can make ourselves another health kit already. Look at this. Look at all this. See, this is why we were doing fishing. There you go. Let's eat a few of those. Nice. Oh, and he gave us a gear. We're going to have to sort our inventory out for getting back. That's good. That's good. Keep your eyes out for any more coming down. When they realise that he hasn't come back, maybe they'll send somebody else out to get another one. In that direction, isn't it? That they're coming down. I should go and get this grub tree, really. I guess. Oh, there's a moose. Right. Grab a grub. Your eyes peeled in that direction. For anyone else wandering down. Yeah, you see, I could get the moose because we want the sinew. We don't need the food. We could leave it to rot. I should probably do that with those. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? It's whether we can get a decent enough headshot on you. So I don't really want to go chasing you, and I don't really want to waste my bullet. No. Don't do it, Annie. Don't do it, Annie. You'll only make KJ nervous. She doesn't like it when you do things like that. That medicinal there. No, that's fake. That's fine. All the ores up there. Quite a few ores up there. Were there any... Oh, I can't remember how you get up on this one. It's not from there. Keep your eyes out. There's also always animals around here. That's him. I'm sure you can get up on that one. Oh, I can't remember. And I don't want to be jumping around too much and have a hunter come behind me to go fishing. Or another rogue. Or another blueberry. Seem to have run out of loot. Oh, come on. You like doing that game, don't you? You like making an absolute mockery of everything that I say. Which is why you have to be careful about what you say in this game. I'm going to need to make some more arrows. Where are you? Let's make some sticks. Yeah, stay over there. I mean, I know I'm making more arrows, but I don't need to use them on you. We have got plenty enough food at the moment. We need it through the night. Going to fish again. And then the plan is tomorrow to head back with our full pocketses. Confirm. Nice. Cool. And go and see how Bravo are getting on with their build. And Charlie as well. It's a bear. It's a blueberry. It's scrap. Okay. Well, let's go for the scrap. I think that was scrap, yes. Logs up there. Head for the correct one, Annie, the one that doesn't have another 0 in it. There we go. Nearby. There's lots of patches of dirt like that around here that look very much like they are things. I want to get in without having to deal with that bear, really. And there's a wolf here, and I don't really want to deal with you either, but I guess if I've got to deal with somebody, I'd rather deal with you. Another blueberry. Okay. Do you reckon we can run in without getting in trouble? Probably not. Because you are right in the way. Come back round the other side, maybe? Picking up the single pieces of fibre that we left on the way around. There could be another fisherman coming down behind you. I don't think one would have got past us. I think we would have seen. Yeah, there you go. Easy. When you're careful, Annie. Right, in. That on. And we'll do that. everything up. Put this up. Come on. There we go. Cool. Right, so we're going to cook you. Because if you go off, that's fine. We will just, you know, you can go off as cooked. We wanted to make some more arrows. There you go. There's the rain. Cool, that's that. I mean, we will pick feathers up on the way, probably. So we need to start working out how we're going to fit all this lot in on our way back, don't we? Oh, we can make a bandage. Oh no, we can't. Oh, we're full on bandages now. That's quite nice. Barb, you can go in here. That's fine. Put that away, Annie. Actually, we're going to pick up the fishing rod. Annie's going to fish again. I mean, you know, it's a little bit shocking, isn't it? Really, if I'm honest. There. There. So yeah, we're going to struggle to get all this back in our pockets. But we will have a good go. Right, we're going to do like we did before. Cut the casts. Then we will check the map and see where the rogues are going to go to for next time. There we go. There's one. It's a little one, but that's fine. Little ones are okay. Because we only want them for their oil. There you go. Fish shot for oil, not food at the moment. And you actually, I think I'm going to check the map first because I can't be confident what time of day or night it is at the moment with the... Oh, I'll turn that on in a second. Let's crouch down here just in case. Right, so yeah, we're past midnight. Right there in the middle, so we need to head... Oh, kind of heading directly... Oh, we've got rogues near... Oh, we've got to go home then, haven't we? We want to head almost directly for our base beacon and just remember those boys when we get there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We are going to head our way back tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like on the video if you did. Introduce yourself if you're new to the channel. Yeah, I'm going to do one more bit of fishing and then get ready. Pack up our pockets. Hobbits. See you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.